Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have finally the top teams for the Sigmund Dream On boss based on all the testing which has been done in the Yapala Discord, and even one of my viewers from my own Discord actually made a very meaningful contribution to the overall top team today, which I'm going to show you towards the end of this video. Now, just a quick point about artifacts is that overall for the top teams, they're going to be using Elder's Bow spell artifact if you're able to unlock it, but it is a bit of a grind. In order to unlock that, you need to get high enough levels as well as do a lot of season quests. However, if you can get the Shadow Blast spell, that is basically like a good replacement alternative for it. There's one team even using the Light Call spell because that gives you more survival as well. Okay, so we're going to lead it off with this team, which is really interesting. Now, all the teams I'm going to be showing to you today are going to use Shemira as a damage dealer because I'm assuming that most players would have Shemira. However, if you don't have Shemira, I would recommend replacing her for Odie, basically another great long-range damage dealer. She's kind of Odie's kind of the budget version of Shemira. So this is a team comp that is working for lower Sentinel Twins even before you get them to Supreme Plus. If they're Mythic Plus, for example, this is the team which apparently is doing the best for most people. So Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Mikola behind the Pink Twin, Coco right in the back, and Smokey on the right side. With the Light Call spell, let's go ahead and begin a run with this team. Now, as you've noticed, we're boosting the levels of our damage dealer, which is Shemira. In all the comps today, Shemira is a top damage dealer, so try to boost your levels to that higher level threshold. We've gone for 311 for her. However, even if you can get to 301 or 291, basically, those are the big breakpoints. Try to get your Shemira there if possible. It is just going to boost your damage a bit for Dream Realm. So Sigmund has some very interesting mechanics. You saw that he charged at the beginning of the fight, but he has another kind of factor which will remove the buffs from your allied heroes, which is it's a very powerful effect. Like, honestly, that changes a lot of things, especially heroes like Harak, who gets to ramp up and get those kill stacks. Sigmund is just going to reset him back down to no buff, and so Harak is never going to be good for Sigmund because of that. He's like, so very interesting actually boss mechanics. But thankfully, no like silencing, no ultimate denial, no energy recovery denial, anything like that. Yeah, so this is a good team. As you can see, pretty safe as well with the Light Call spell. You have double healer with Smokey and Mikola. So that's why this is a great team option for people with lower Sentinel Twins, or maybe just in general, more of a newer player lineup. But again, if you don't have Shemira, I would say probably try replacing her for Odie, but I hope you guys have Shemira right now. I've really been emphasizing how important she is, and she's just going to continue to be important this season. So that's a great score, honestly, for like, this is a very free-to-play comp. Of course, it doesn't have Reinier. It can work with lower Sentinel of the Twins, and getting a very solid score, at least for a maxed out account. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next team. Next up, we have this team from Asparagus. Basically, he did a bit of team testing, and for him, this was the top team for him. Now, I don't necessarily recommend that this is the top team for everyone, but I just wanted to throw it in here and do a run of it with the Elder Bow spell. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Reinier going to position swap Coco. You might be thinking, why are you position swapping Coco? For whatever reason, it's working the best when Reinier position swapping the Coco. I think it might also be because like the boss is going to deny your attack buff anyway, so like eventually that attack buff, whoever it is given to by the Reinier, is going to get removed as well. But for example, this team apparently is only working for plus 10 exclusive equipment of Hugin. Not enough testing has really been done, but it's just another option to maybe give your at least one run on your account. It might be the best for you, like it was the best for Asparagus, and he is one of the great chefs for cooking up comps for Dream Realm. So yeah, I mean, there is merit behind the teams that he comes up with. So Reinier has issues surviving. That's what you're going to notice here. He keeps getting taken down low on health, and then he eventually dies. And for the overall top team of today, that is why a modification which was made is actually allowing it to get even higher scores. So here at 27 seconds left, yeah, for my account as well, this is not looking like a great team for me. It is going to be an upgrade compared to the previous team, but this is not looking like a top team, even close to what we're going to be shooting for, because the damage we're going to be shooting for, the top score I've seen for today is 782 or 789 million damage. But we're going to be going for like 800 plus, because we have a 311 level Shemira, which other people don't have. And of course, Paragon 4 Max, but even the player who hit that high one was running Paragon 4 Max Shemira. And this is not bad. 709 million, honestly, not a bad score. Okay, next up we have a team from Becky. There's another great team. And again, for these teams with Elderbow spell, just run Shadow Blast if you don't have Elderbow unlocked yet. Okay, so this is a great team using no Reinier on it, and it is also getting top scores. I'm expecting that we're probably going to hit 750 million or something with this, maybe. Pink Tree on the right, Blue Tree on the left, Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Mikola, Coco, and then Bonnie in the back. And Bonnie doesn't even do that much damage, so like, it doesn't matter that my Bonnie isn't boosted up to 311. That's fine, because it's all against Shemira. The Bonnie is just mainly here for a Supreme Plus skill that will cause all of your magic damage dealers to hit harder onto the boss. That's why Bonnie has such great synergy with Shemira. It's just really the Supreme Plus skill. But the Elderbow spell is so strong, especially for a hero like Shemira, because it powers up your range damage dealt, and then also it keeps activating, keeps triggering, dealing a high amount of damage onto the boss. So I'm expecting that we can hit 750 million with this team. Maybe it's a bit of like my expectations might be a bit too high, but I think it can be done because people have hit like almost 730 million with this. And again, that is before they've leveled up Shemira to 311 like we've done. So we've really min-maxed this. I'm expecting 750, although it depends if the team dies early here. Yeah, they get really close, but they keep surviving. Mikola finally goes down the end, which isn't the worst because we still have her attack buff from her Honor Arena. 9 seconds left. Okay, 690 million. Okay, well, actually, this is not going to be that different to the Hugin team that we showed before this, but this is a no Reinier team. And this has, with RNG potential, it can get up to 720 million damage. People have hit that high with this team. We weren't able to do it on our first run, but that's fine. Now we're going to show you the overall top team from today, which was come up with by Becky originally, but then it was modified by Sirani because he noticed that Reinier kept dying. And so he put Reinier in a back position, like here, left to the Coco, and then Reinier has a much better chance of surviving from this position, and people have already done some testing, and this is doing the best for most people. And now, again, you can run the Shadow Blast spell if you don't have Elderbow yet, but if you have Elderbow, that is a better one. That is a better one to choose. Pink Tree on the right, Blue Tree on the left, Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Mikola behind the Pink Tree, Coco behind Mikola, Reinier in the back, again, position swapping the Coco. This is the overall top team of today, and now we're going to have to do multiple runs and try to get our top score, because I think there's going to be some RNG involved in it as well. But look at this, so Reinier has not taken any damage so far, because he's far enough away from Sigmund. With that attack, he is going to take damage, but not too bad, we can take it. The twins actually got bursted quite a lot, because Sigmund does high AoE damage, and the twins are going to both take that. Both the pink and the blue twin are both going to take that damage that he deals AoE. So it's basically like double the damage onto the twins. And he keeps removing the buffs onto your allies. And actually, he deals more damage when he removes more buffs, I believe. And that's why, like, Sonya is not a good choice for Sigmund, because that buff is going to be stripped. And then, yeah, I guess more damage is dealt back to you. Oh! Okay, twins and Mikola both go down right there. I think that has to be bad RNG, right? Because they almost survived. I thought that they were barely going to survive, but then they both went down. That shows you the RNG of this team. Okay, so second run, we got a new record, 772 million damage, which is a great score. The top of today has been 782 or 784 million damage. Okay, guys, new record. Okay, we got it, 791 million, 71.9%. That is the good RNG. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't believe we've done this. Yeah, we're going to take a look at this replay. That is insane. We got it. We made it happen. So it was with the Reinier on the left side, the original position I was telling you that was modified by Sirani. And this is looking amazing. So I want to see exactly what happened here. You guys can see exactly what needs to happen in order for you to get that top score. But it is basically there. Almost all of my runs were hitting around 770 million. Other than my first run, which had like, a bad RNG. But then this one just got like a 20 million damage boost on top of those ones. And that is just the RNG. And I guess the timing of everything, because like about when the Sigmund strips your buffs. I also want to see, does the whole team survive? Because he does hit really hard. Like around about now, I think he's going to deal really high damage and kill, or try to kill most of your team. Yeah, look at that RNG. They all barely survived. And that is exactly what you need to happen. And then on top of that, I guess you just need like the perfect timing of your damage while your buffs are active. And you can get that high score. Anyway, guys, hopefully this is helpful. Good luck getting a top score in the Sigmund Dream on Boss today and starting off your season strong. Do check out my other video I uploaded before this, because that has all the useful tips for maximizing your levels and your progress in the season, which is really important. And really focus on the legend trial towers. That is essential. That is a massive way of gaining experience for your account, the season manuals, and leveling up. That's the only way I've been able to level up so far. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully this is helpful. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There will be a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. That is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.